Hello, my loves. This is your girl Bohemian Heart Tarot here, and I wanted to come to you all tonight and do a video to channel some energy from those that have crossed over on the other side. I love, 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 and this isn't supposed to be here. This is from another video. For those of you all who watch my channel, you are aware of the way that I channel, the way that I get in touch with energy on the other side. For those of you who are clients of mine who've gotten readings from me, you do understand how I channel energy of ancestors and loved ones that have passed on. Sometimes they'll give me names and dates, events, different information to let us know that we are in tune with their actual energy and spirit, okay? Now, with that being said, I wanted to channel tonight. Okay, so I'm getting a strong pull to channel Aretha Franklin. Okay, now if you guys are Aretha Franklin fans, then you probably are aware of some of the things that went on with her estate planning and everything like that after she passed away. Okay, so I do want to channel to see how she feels about that particular situation. I'm hearing her say mockery. Okay. All right. So what she's saying is mockery. Okay. And that was the first thing I heard. I heard her say mockery. Financial constraints. The world card. Indecision. Cornucopia. Deceit. And woman holding a coin. Sorry. Okay, let's see. Hopefully that's better. Okay. So what she's telling me here is that the way that they're depicting her financial situation in the media, or the way that they did depict it, was not the way that she wanted to be remembered. Okay. And also here we have Goddess of the Moon. So I'm going to put this here. Okay. So she's showing me that she was a very prayerful woman, and that she grew up very religious. And I do know that her father was a preacher. Okay. But she's also showing me that she kind of deviated away from spirituality. I'm sorry, from religion, and delved into spirituality. I'm hearing her say that. She's showing me a scroll. So she learned a whole lot. Okay. And she had a true ability to manifest. Okay. All right. So I'm going to clarify some of the things that she's saying here so we can see exactly why she's saying them. Okay. Now, I did have a dream after she passed away, and she was literally on the street that my aunt lived on growing up. So she wanted to show me that she had the energy of her. My aunt was the person in the family that everybody would go to her house, and everybody would hang out there. She had the most money, okay? And she was the person that everybody could lean on in the family, right? All right, so, okay. All right, so what she's saying about her financial constraints that's coming up here, she's saying to me, to be fair, she had been in the industry for a long time. She had gotten older. She did trust people with her money, accountants and different people to handle her estate. There was estate planning that she needed to do. But to be fair, she did not feel like that was a priority, considering the fact that she did not think that her health situation was as bad as it was. I'm hearing her say. I'm hearing Aretha say that she traveled all over the world, but there was no place like home. I do remember reading an article about her being afraid to fly, okay? Now, what she showed me in the dream, and I will reveal this in a manner of no disrespect, she did show me in the dream that she was the type of woman who liked the company of a male. Let's just say it that way. Okay, let's just keep it real. She was a woman's man. She showed me herself. She really liked young men. Okay, in the dream, she showed me herself just really being free in her Venus energy. And the goddess of the moon comes up again in my mind when I visualize her. Okay. Yes. She was very passionate, okay? Again, she liked to date. She liked to be in the presence of men, okay? Okay, she was very flexible in her views with dating. So I feel like the type of man that she dated varied. Okay, she was separated from some partner prior to her transitioning. She is showing me that she was very playful with this person. They had a very youthful energy with one another, and unconditional love is on the bottom of the deck. Okay, and the golden mirror is here. So she's showing me that this person could have been, she is showing me that this person could have been a little bit intimidated by the amount of money she had or her fame and her status. She was the person who in that relationship, I'm hearing her say running things, okay? But she's showing me a picture of herself in a black sequins jacket, okay, with a shiny microphone that's kind of like blinged out. She's wearing a lot of pearls, okay? And she has short hair. She's showing me herself when she was probably mid-age, probably 20 or 30 years before she transitioned, okay? I'm hearing her say you can't wear white after Easter, and I don't know what significance that has, okay? All right, she's showing me food, so she's showing me that she did like to cook a lot, okay? She did like to service other people, so I'm showing her having a lot of dinner parties, okay? Oh wow, I'm smelling something that smells really good, like a patchouli cinnamon scent, okay? And I don't have any candles or anything going, but she's showing me things in my mind's eye, and I'm sensing things, okay? My olfactory glands are going crazy. So she liked smell goods. I'm hearing Coco Chanel, so that may have been one of her favorite perfumes, allegedly, okay? So I'm hearing her say, and it's saying here too, an unexpected change, okay? So with her health, it plummeted and plummeted fast, okay? So it was like an unexpected situation that happened, yep, as a life or death issue. So it's like she probably said to herself, oh, I can reverse this. I'm hearing, see, look, a major change. So I'm hearing her say, the doctors don't know what they're talking about. Kind of just, again, relying on faith, okay? Act like a leader. So I feel like she didn't, and then son, I feel like she didn't realize that, wow, respect is standing out to me. That was the song that she was probably most popular for amongst generations that came behind her, where she wasn't like number one on the billboards or number, two. I'm hearing her say she wasn't in the top 10 like she was back in the day. That's what she's showing me. So there were things, okay, about her health that she didn't, I'm feeling like she didn't trust her doctors. And I can delve a little more into that in a little bit, okay? So she's talking about her childhood. Yeah, so I know that she didn't like to fly, okay? And I'm hearing her say she was too big to fly. And then by big, I mean she was too grand. She had a very, see, spiritual value. She had a sense of, I don't want to say that she was, okay, so it says it here. Self-absorbed, narcissistic. So what that's saying to me, she was larger than life. And I'm hearing my ear, I'm hearing energy pulling in my ear. So one of my ears literally is getting more energy than the other ear, okay? Yeah, she was very creative, very inspirational, and she's showing me here that she believed in making connections with people, okay? She may have spent a lot of time on the phone talking to people. She may have had a lot of ideas, that she had very fiery energy. And in the end of her life, I'm hearing Aretha say things just weren't the same. She didn't appreciate the fact that people started doing things differently in life than her back in her days. I'm hearing her say back in my days, okay? All right, she's showing me that she's very strong and that she was an activist, okay? Again, she's showing me herself making the right connections, talking on the phone, writing letters, emailing. I'm seeing her in an office where all she did pretty much was just like contact people, almost like a call center. Okay. All right. Oh, what did I say? She was an activist. Okay. She was showing me herself as a mother. Okay. All right. I do feel like Aretha was the type of person that got stressed out easily. Okay. And would go off and lose her peace. And then she would have to try to, come back and figure out exactly how to switch up something that she said. Okay. And maybe apologize for it. And she's showing me her child. Okay. Anything else you want to show me, Aretha? So this card right here, she's showing me that she practiced. Like I'm literally seeing her in her bedroom playing instruments. Okay. Not just singing, but playing instruments. Okay. All right. So what else does she want to show me? All right. So again, she is showing me that she is a very prayerful person. I'm hearing prayer warrior. So Aretha, when times got tough, like to turn on the Lord. I'm hearing her say. Okay. So she was spiritual, but she still believed in her upbringing. And the values that she was taught. Perception. Okay. Yeah, her perception didn't change. Even though she was more spiritual, she still believed in angels, the angelic realms. Okay. There was a sense of renewal in her purpose and in her spirituality. Okay. Impartiality. Yeah, what she's showing me by that is that she definitely had to make some decisions on how to move forward in her faith. Okay. Miracle. And I'm hearing the song, It's Gonna Take a Miracle. Okay. So she may have even had a song about a miracle. Okay. Show me something else, Aretha. So she felt guilty. I feel she felt guilty for the way her children were raised in the industry. Okay. She has a very vibrant energy, and I always see her in either... Tonight was my first time seeing her in black with the sequins on. I always see her in yellow or gold. Okay. And right, she's showing me a lot of confusion as she made her departure. She felt like the doctors did something to her. She just really did not trust the doctors. Okay. Yeah, all the cards that I'm showing here show me that she really did not trust her doctors. Okay. She thought she was on the road to recovery, that things were going to improve, okay? And that she was going to be able to go back out and create, okay? That her strength was growing. She was faithful, that things were going to work out a certain way. Very passionate about what was going on in her career. That's why I'm hearing her say, that's why she didn't get her wheels squared away, okay? Had nothing to do with anything else. She just had faith that she was going to survive. Okay. So what she's saying is that in her childhood, she did have some issues. She felt like she was abandoned. And I'm hearing her say that. And I also have some cards that talk about it too. But I'm hearing her say that she was abandoned when she was a little girl. And I'm hearing her say a little bitty girl. Okay. Those are her exact messages to me. And also, I feel like she felt guilty about something that happened with her mother. Okay. So let's see what happened with her mother. Empress is the mother card. So her mother could have left her and made her feel abandoned. See this person leaving behind something and grabbing a hold to something else to move forward with. They're leaving something behind. They have their back turned to something. And this is the Empress, which is the mother figure. Okay. What's standing out to me is this woman wearing this crown, this jewelry. Very feminine energy, very kept woman, I'm hearing. Okay, so yeah, and then this is the card for a child, and see how this mother left this child behind to feel abandoned. Okay, so that was something that she dealt with, and she eventually learned how to see it a certain way, but she didn't want to ever create that kind of division between herself and her children, is what she's showing me. So she juggled her career and her children being a mother. That was important to her. Okay. All right. So she wasn't really patient when it came to things that she wanted to do. If there was something she wanted to do, she didn't like to wait. And she didn't like to fly either. Okay. And this is, look at this. This is an air sign and this is in reverse. So yes, she did not like to fly. Okay. She's showing me herself on the ground moving forward. Okay. All right. I'm hearing self-sabotaging. Okay. And the devil. Some people thought she was overbearing. Look at this Queen of Swords. This is the person who, look at how sharp that sword is at the tip. This is a person who's sassy, who will pop off and snap and say some things. And she did that because it was a protection mechanism, because she had been hurt. And again, I feel like it goes back to that mother issue, okay? But she honestly did not like drama, she's showing me, okay? When it comes to the father figure, that was the next issue that came up. Her father, she felt, was too controlling of her, okay? And he could have been the type that made her feel, it's a lot of deception around her father with the moon. Ooh, I felt it as soon as I said it. She felt like she had to leave. And, she felt like her father pulled the wool over her eye. I'm hearing her say he tricked her. I don't know if he took money from her or if he held her back from doing a lot of things, but he's coming up in reverse even more so than the energy I felt around her mother's energy. But she's showing me the Queen of Wands. Again, she's very passionate, a very feminine woman, and especially growing up, she was very into being, she liked fiery men as well. She's showing me. Okay. All right. And she's also showing me that she had a lot of choices in men. She didn't like specific types of men. There's a lot of third party energy coming up around her. So I don't know if she was in relationships where the men would make her feel like they were cheating on her with someone else. But I'm also hearing her say, honey, I had the pick of the litter, and she's, probably the type that would have somebody on the side if she didn't feel like her needs were getting met by the person that she was dealing with. Okay. She didn't accept any, BS is what she's showing me. Okay. And she definitely didn't tolerate being with somebody who didn't make her feel like she was the star that she is, and that she's, was in this life and still is on the other side. All right. So she's showing me a couple of divorces. I don't know if there was one or two, or if there were long-term relationships that just didn't work. But she's definitely showing me that there was some immaturity dealing with someone, and someone from her past, that the relationship never died, like this relationship. And I think that's with this person right here, this king, this fiery king. But she's showing me that there was somebody who would always be there. If she called them, they would come running. Like this person helped her calm her down if she was feeling stress and anxiety. This person was a friend with benefits more so, I feel. Because she's showing me herself single a lot. But yeah, I just feel like this person, was there for her emotionally. Okay. Yeah, they had strong love. Whoever this is, I want to look this up online and see. But who, I mean, I don't know if this person was married, divorced, or whatever it was. Yeah, they didn't make a decision to move forward, and she felt really trapped in that, honestly. She couldn't get rid of him, and the person couldn't get rid of her. And it's probably caused issues in relationships that they tried to have with other people too. And I don't know if this person lived out of state or out of town or what. But yeah, there's a lot of she's showing me she put a cloak over that. She doesn't want to explore that any further on camera, she's saying, okay? So I also want to see what other cards I can pull. And I honestly developed an appreciation for her after she transitioned, okay? So Earth Magic, I'm showing a woman here who that goes with that goddess of the moon energy. I'm seeing a woman here that's just able to manifest and making things happen. And when I said that, I heard my ear kind of quiet off. Okay. So transformation and change. So I feel like she listened to her own higher self versus doctors. Okay. She was the type that knew that she wanted to be a successful entertainer, even at an early age. And she wasn't really one to be told no. She always knew that she was going to be just this unique person, like that unicorn. And I love unicorns, by the way, if you guys can't tell. But she knew she was going to be Queen Aretha. She always knew that she was going to have a lot of money, fame, status, and she didn't let anyone get in her way, not even her mother and father's energy. Okay. A master manifester, I'm hearing her say. Again, she prayed a lot. She wished a lot. Okay. Very abundant and prosperous. And I feel like she didn't mind being single too, I'm hearing her say. Okay. Very vocal. She did speak her mind. Okay. And also she's telling me that she learned a lot and she's very grateful and thankful. This reminds me of Aretha right here. It's always amazing to me how these cards speak to a situation. Okay. Yeah. So, that's what she's saying. That's what she's showing me. That's the energy around her. Okay. She said go back to her death for a minute. Okay. So she's saying that she felt unbalanced. Okay. When things happen, she doesn't really remember things in the end, she's showing me. Okay. Yeah, sacred knowledge. So there's some things that she does not want to share. She's showing me that again. And positive outcome. She's saying that this situation. Okay, so let me stop and say this. She is saying that she is an ancestor now, even though she's not a blood relative for a lot of us. But she does want us to set up an altar for her. Those who believe in altars, who believe in manifesting using altars as portals, she wants to be on the altar. I do have a picture of her on my personal love altar. Okay. She's just one of those women. She's a goddess. First card that I got when I started reading for her was Goddess of the Moon. And we have a new moon coming up. So you can call on Aretha's energy to manifest abundance. Madam C.J. Walker, all of those women who were strong leaders and goddesses, and the power of the goddess is just undeniable, and she's showing me a strong pull to Venus, okay? But she's telling me that, she's still around. Her energy is still here, okay? She was very knowledgeable and smart. Magic came up, okay? This woman had amazing, yeah, she was an artist. This woman had amazing energy downloaded into her. Okay. So I love to lift up the energy of the goddess. So let's see what crystals you can put on the altar to represent her. Okay, so let's pull a couple that are kind of amethyst. And that makes sense. She wears a crown. She's a queen, you know. That makes a lot of sense. And then let's see what else I can get for Aretha. Okay, lavender, aragonite, or however you pronounce it, and carnelian. Okay, and then she got amethyst again. All right, now this really did something to me. Appetite. I don't know what it is about some of these cards with the crystals, but they just speak to me in a certain way. And that one just, whew, like I heard her say yes. So I really want to look that one up. That one's number 19. All right, let's see. And I flip right to it. It works at the interface between consciousness and matter to let go of what is outworn in your life. Clear away confusion or guilt. Accept the truth about yourself. Wow. Third eye, Gemini. Wow. So I'm going to put this right here for Aretha, because that is amazing. Like, I just got chills through my whole body when I read that. Okay. So we want to lift up her energy, lift up the goddess. Let's see if I can get some more cards. Yeah, she's saying there is power in my name. Wow. Trust. She's saying there's power in my name. Trust me. Trust me when I tell you that. Using her name will bring in new life. And what's interesting is I was just about to get ready to lay this on my altar before I did the reading. And this was handmade by me. But I have it in my lap. Okay. She's saying, trust that there's power in her name, that using that power will give you new life. Okay. All right. She's talking about divine masculine energy as well. Protection. Okay. Jealousy. And shadow. So if you're doing shadow work, healing inner child. Wow, look at what's on the bottom of the deck, the new moon. I can't even make this up at this point. So again, she's saying when a new moon comes, you need to do work for your shadow self, inner child healing, because she can relate to those things. Childhood issues, unhealed, unheard, unloved, abandonment issues. Jealousy, if you have people that are jealous of your success, okay? You can call on her name if you need protection. If you're trying to pull in the energy of the divine masculine, also expect a positive outcome in it. If you're looking to breathe new life into a situation, she has transcended, and she's saying that you can create a small altar for her, and she'll give you new life in certain areas, because she was a master manifester. Okay, she learned how to manifest at an early age. Okay, so you do have to trust the sacred knowledge that she has, that she's sharing with you. That's powerful. See, and that's the last thing, power. Okay, I hope you all found this helpful. Let's lift up the goddess, Aretha Franklin, the queen. Let's lift her up in love and light. And I feel her energy around me. She's amazing, beautiful, awesome, very, very strong woman. She has transcended. She's showing me trees. She's showing me Marcus Garvey. She was like a female Marcus Garvey in her own right, okay? An activist. And she's saying, look for me the same way that Marcus Garvey said, look for me in the whirlwind. She's saying, look for me in the music notes. She has her own music notes. She has her own frequency now, okay? She's an angelic deity Okay. And I'm hearing her say likened to an Orisha. And you guys can look up the Orishas to see who they are. But she has transcended. The first card I got for her says Goddess of the Moon. Okay. She is a goddess now. Goddess Aretha Franklin. I don't know what the significance of 52 is. But this is amazing. And it could have been that she was at this particular age when she got crowned in the angelic realms and they started pouring that knowledge into her, that ancient knowledge. Okay. And I know this video is a little bit different, but just go with it, guys. Specifically seeing as how spirit led me to do this. So if you're looking for some energy to tap into that is willing to work with us, she is definitely telling me that she's available. All right. Thank you all for watching. Peace and namaste.